Now we are back. It's 106.
That's right. Our next guests are no strangers to R&B world. Now they're stepping back into the spotlight to prove they still got it. Make some noise for B5, guys.
What up, everybody? What up, man? What up? I think it's only fair that each of y'all say what's up individually, man, because
Hey millennials, now I know it probably wouldn't even surprise y'all if I told you that one of the biggest boy bands of the 2000s was completely screwed over by one of the most powerful men in music, and they never got paid for their hit songs. Today we're diving deep into B5's shocking truth about working with Diddy and working in the industry. And trust me, what they reveal might just blow your mind. I'm bringing you all the millennial nostalgia news and updates, so sit back and relax, and let's get into it. For those who need a refresh, B5 was the boy band in the mid 2000s. Five brothers from St. Petersburg, Florida, which later relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, who could sing, dance, and had all of us obsessed. Especially me, I was obsessed with Carnell. They were signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records, had multiple albums, and seemed to be living the dream. But behind the scenes, it was not so sweet. Here's where it gets absolutely insane. In recent interviews, B5 members, especially Patrick Breeding, have revealed some truly shocking details about their time with Diddy. The phone call incident. Patrick was just 14 years old when Diddy called him directly. Not their management, not their parents, him. And according to Patrick, Diddy was screaming at him about choreography, being completely inappropriate and aggressive with a literal child. Imagine being 14 and having one of the most powerful men in music yelling at you. That's trauma. That's not mentorship or guidance. They never got paid. This is the part that is really sad to me. B5 recorded multiple albums under Bad Boy Records. Their songs were on the radio, they were touring, selling merchandise, and they never saw a single penny from their record sales. Not one penny. Diddy kept it all.
What was the money like for y'all doing all that work, though?
I mean, we would make money off the tour. We would make money off our merch.
He ready to talk.
Where was it?
But
as far as record sales, no. Yeah, we didn't
Money?
see shit for record sales, no.
We never got
you
paid
know-
for one record sale. None of that. We never got paid for the writing that we did on the second album, Don't Talk This List.
And they'll
We did
always
2
say
records.
recoup this, recoup that, but like, bro, y'all weren't spending
Yeah.
that
So
much
we were
money on
saying
it.
basically
We know our
they all
math.
in
We did our
advance.
math. We know what's owed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
what's
people could
recoup.
talk, oh, recoup this, recoup that. Y'all niggas don't know what the hell is in our contracts and what we got going
What
on
was
on our
spent.
bills and things
Yes.
like that. So y'all don't know
Yeah.
how much we had to recoup, and you also don't know how much was made. So
Right, exactly.
Also,
Like-
to stand down on that, I'm sick and tired of everybody online saying that we only had one
Hit record.
record.
That's
Oh,
not
well,
true.
that's
we had 2
Super
albums.
cast. We all know that's
The
super
thing
cast.
was is that the second album wasn't even promoted properly.
Because they lost our
We
tour.
we begged them to tell them not to put out our album
On the
during
same
Kanye's
day.
and 50 Cent's beat. Remember when they had the
Dude,
little-
they had to put it on
We
9/11.
was like, dude,
Yeah.
let's
It's
don't
like,
do
dude,
that
why
because
would y'all do that?
it's Kanye and 50 Cent. They're battling against each other. Like, who's gonna be the big? Like, yo, we don't
And
need to
it's
be
like
in that.
B5 in there, some kids who aren't hip hop at all.
Right.
It's
So
like,
it's just like
so they didn't
put
say
our
The Disney deal sabotage. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but B5 was supposed to get a Disney deal, you know, the kind that made the Jonas Brothers superstars. But Diddy allegedly sabotaged it. He didn't want them to leave Bad Boy, so he blocked their Disney opportunity. And guess who got that deal instead? The Jonas Brothers. B5's career could have been completely different.
sense to do that.
Well, there was some bullshit going on for sure.
Yeah.
Dumb decisions being made.
And not even including our alternative career path, which had all the Disney catalogs that we've been a part of.
Yeah, I was gonna say y'all really made some money with Disney. Y'all didn't
Disney.
see any of that money?
Disney was crazy.
Dude,
Like everything we did with
Disney
Disney went
was
number
crazy.
1. Everything. Like
Mind
I think
you,
we're the
Disney-
only group. I think we were the only group on. And correct me if I'm wrong, Jim.
Oh,
I think we're the only
radio.
group that had like 6 singles like on Radio Disney, all number 1 going at the same time.
Not number one, but top. We were the
10.
first one.
not a part of Disney as
Yeah,
well.
we were the first group to do that.
Yeah, especially not being a part of
And we weren't
Hollywood
even-
records or anything like
Keep in mind,
like
we're bad boy
contractually
artists
Like,
at this time.
connected.
We were
to
bad
them.
with artists, and Disney actually wanted to sign us. Like Hollywood wanted us. They're like, we got a TV show for y'all. We got a whole setup that we can actually do for y'all. And what does Bad Boy say?
No.
No.
But
So-
why?
so
The
guess
real
what they-
question is
So guess
why?
what they do?
Yeah.
They take that because you know they're a company. They got to keep moving. They give it to the Jonas Brothers. And that's how the Jonas Brothers, you know, got that show.
All
and
that merch, all that shit, all
Yeah.
the
basically the whole game.
The whole rollout that
That
Jonas
was for
Brothers
us.
has was for us.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
it
we don't
was.
blame them. It's like
But
we
shout out to
blame.
Jonas Brothers. They're
Yeah, shout out to them, you know.
But Bad Boy, once again, like those moments where like you're supposed to press the button and do the right thing. We've had multiple moments of that, and they just dropped the ball.
Time after
Dropped
time.
the ball.
But you know what's
every
crazy?
So how did they get out? It wasn't easy. The brothers had to basically start over from scratch. They left Bad Boy Records with nothing. No money, no masters, no rights to their own music. But here's what I love about their story. They didn't give up. They went independent, started their own label, and began rebuilding their careers on their own terms. It took years, but they proved that talent does not need a corrupt system to survive. Let me break down what each brother is doing now, because honestly, their glow up is incredible. Patrick Breeding. He's been the most vocal about their Bad Boy experience and is working on solo music while still being a part of B5.
You want it, I'm coming and dropping it off. Till the sun come in the morning, I will not be stopping it off. Soon as I walk in the door, I need you to be dropping them draws.
Bryan Breeding, you know, the little zebra Libra. Bryan actually took a break and lived in Greece during the pandemic. He's talked about how that experience helped him heal from the industry trauma. He released a solo EP called Platonic. That's really good.
That you want it deep, that's why I had to slide through. Let's go where you tryna go tonight. Hope you take it like a pro tonight. Demons on me taking souls tonight. If you feel the way I feel, I'm tryna drop. Loving the way that I drop.
Kelly Breeding, get ready for this because this is something you might not have known. Kelly co-wrote the rap Get Your Head in the Game for the High School Musical soundtrack when he was just 14 years old. But guess what? Disney allegedly never paid him for it. Patrick confirmed this, saying Diddy stole the check for Kelly's work. So not only did they get screwed by Diddy, but Disney allegedly did them dirty too. Despite all of this, Kelly is now an independent recording artist and clothing designer, actively performing and promoting new music and merchandise in 2025.
Show me your stats, girl, you're a fool with it. Trying my best to be keeping my cool with it. Only two things on my mind, 6 and 9, you know the 2 digits. Let's get away, we can get missing. Tell the valet, just need one wheel. Where do you stay, trying to see your crib? Give you that drill all in your ribs. You know I kill shit. Throw on a mask when I drill shit. That's it, you thought you could feel shit. Got you busting like the steel quick, that's real shit.
Carnell Breeding. Carnell is actively creating music, working on new songs like Spooky for their B5 Spooky release and ongoing projects through 2024 and 2025. He's also released solo projects, including his solo EP, Amethyst. Now, here's something that needs to be addressed. For years, fans speculated about Carnell's place in the family because he looks different from the rest of his brothers. In a recent interview, Carnell revealed that he actually has a different father, which explains the physical differences.
He wasn't really involved in like the group stuff. So we
Okay.
talked to him periodically.
Yeah, which
Not bad, but
personally,
he wasn't really involved like
You have a different dad? You don't look like it. Y'all.
Yeah, I know we all look alike, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we've been we're all a real family, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say
He's like-
I was gonna say non.
This should put all that unnecessary shade to rest. He's always been a part of the Breeding family, and that's what matters. But what I love the most is that he's focusing on his family too. He's a proud father sharing updates about his 2-year-old daughter, Yumi.
Drop. Loving the way that I drop. Love how you taking a drop. Throwing it back when I drop. Headshots, drop. Back shots, drop. I got you shaking from drop. Your body aching from drop. I'll go as low as you can go. Drop, drop. Hold you down, girl, I take it slow. Drop, drop. Then have you begging me for more. Drop, drop, drop. I got you shaking from drop. Your body aching from drop.
Dustin Breeding. He's actively pursuing his music career by releasing new music with the group, touring, and engaging with fans on platforms like TikTok. He also publicly declared his relationship with transgender director D. Smith in 2023.
Like that, yo, melt that action too. Climbing all over me, telling me darling, yo, drip wet like my private pool. Said that you wanted deep, that's why I had to slide through. Let's
The most amazing part, they're still together as a group. Most boy bands from that era broke up, had drama, and can't stand each other. But B5 survived the industry sabotage and came out stronger. And here's the best part, they're not done. B5 is planning their 20th anniversary comeback for 2025. They're working on a full album, planning tours, and doing it all independently. They own their masters now, they control their image, and they're finally getting the respect they deserved 20 years ago. Bryan's Grease experience actually inspired some of their new music, and from what I've heard, it's their most mature and personal work yet. But wait, there's even more drama that just came to light, and this one involves another iconic 2000s group, B2K. So apparently, B5 claims that they came up with the original concept for the Millennium Tour. You know, the massive nostalgia tour that brought back all of your favorite 2000 R&B acts. Well, according to B5, they pitched this exact idea years ago. But here where it gets shady. They're claiming that Raz B from B2K somehow got wind of their concept and basically stole it to create what became the hugely successful Millennium Tour. Can you imagine not only getting screwed over by Diddy, but also having their tour concept stolen allegedly by another group from that era?
Since we want to talk about it, Raz B came over to it to the spot. We was at Carnell's apartment.
Yeah.
With Patrick. Patrick was like, yo, we got the dopest idea for this tour.
And he was just like, oh my God, man, this is amazing. You guys are the Jacksons, man. Everybody secretly knows it. Blase, blase.
He was like, all that.
All of that, bro. I got an idea. Like, we need to get B5, B2K, Pretty Ricky, Mario, get all the greats from the Scream tours and do like a
that was our generation.
Like Scream Millennium Tour type vibe. Yeah. I was like, I promise you, bro, the check is out there. Like, we just have to put it together. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh wow, bro,
he said he got
that's a genius idea. I got goosebumps, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, I'm gonna go figure it out. And then that's how that whole Millennium Tour in 2019 actually happened.
So you actually
and then we get left out though, and we get left out.
We were the only ones that didn't get on.
Why you think they left you out? I would say that.
I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't care at this point.
Yeah, I don't.
The level of betrayal in industry politics is absolutely insane. And while B2K and other acts made millions from the Millennium Tour, B5 was left watching from the sidelines as their own idea became someone else's payday. B5's story isn't unique, and that's the scariest part. How many other young artists were exploited by powerful industry figures? How many careers were destroyed by greed and control? Their story is a reminder that behind the scene of glamour of the music industry, there are real people, often children, being taken advantage of. But it's also a story of resilience. B5 could have disappeared forever, but they chose to rebuild and reclaim their narrative. So there you have it. The shocking truth about B5 and Diddy that nobody was talking about back in the day. It makes you wonder what other stories from our favorite 2000 artists we don't know, right? Drop a comment and let me know which other band or artist from the 2000s should I investigate next. And if you want more millennial nostalgia content like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll see you in the next one.
B5,
yeah.
B5,
B5,
out.
B5.
That's right.